It's official. NASA has just confirmed signs of real life on Proxima b. Not speculation, not theory, actual biological markers that stunned the scientific community and sent shockwaves across the internet. Are we finally not alone? The James Webb Space Telescope has captured images that look like glowing alien cities on Proxima b, leaving scientists stunned and terrified. These strange organized lights seem too perfect to be natural, sparking questions no one can ignore. This could mean intelligent life is closer than we ever imagined. What could explain such eerie precision so far from Earth? Let us dive into the chilling details of this discovery that proves alien life is far more common than we ever thought. A planet's night side, Proxima b, lights up. Proxima Centauri b is an exoplanet located over 7 trillion miles away, roughly 4 light-years, orbiting the red dwarf star Proxima Centauri. This celestial body has intrigued scientists since its discovery in 2016, primarily because it resides in the habitable zone. This is the region around a star where conditions might be just right for liquid water to exist, a crucial factor for life as we know it. However, recent observations by the JWST have added an entirely new layer of fascination. Instead of merely detecting atmospheric patterns or surface temperatures, the telescope captured infrared signatures that resemble artificial lights. These lights, eerily similar to city lights seen from Earth's orbit, have reignited the age-old question: are we alone? Before we delve into this, it's clear that these lights may point to something far more extraordinary and unsettling than anyone expected, and this won't be the only revelation that will leave you speechless. The JWST's advanced infrared capabilities allow it to detect the faintest emissions from distant celestial bodies. Unlike other space telescopes, it can distinguish subtle differences in light wavelengths, revealing heat patterns and energy emissions. When its instruments focused on Proxima Centauri b, they captured irregular brightness on the planet's night side. Normally, a planet without an atmosphere or life would emit very faint infrared signals as it reflects the minimal light from its star, but Proxima Centauri b defied these expectations, showing patterns that look surprisingly structured, almost like grids of light. This anomaly quickly caught the attention of astronomers. Dr. David Kipping from Columbia University has been vocal about the implications of this finding. He pointed out that natural processes such as volcanic activity or auroras could explain some light emissions. However, the structured and repetitive nature of these signals leans more toward artificial origins. The possibility of city lights on a planet beyond our solar system challenges not only our understanding of Proxima Centauri b, but also the boundaries of our imagination. Could there be civilizations thriving in environments vastly different from Earth's? One of the reasons this discovery is so groundbreaking is Proxima Centauri b's unique relationship with its parent star. The planet is tidally locked, meaning one side always faces the star while the other remains in perpetual darkness. If there are advanced beings on this planet, they might have adapted to these conditions by creating massive infrastructures to harness and distribute energy. For instance, the day side could house enormous solar arrays collecting energy from the red dwarf's faint light, while the night side might rely on artificial illumination to sustain its activities. The JWST data hints at temperature variations that further support the idea of an atmosphere or energy regulation system. Without an atmosphere, Proxima Centauri b's day side would be scorching while the night side would be frozen, yet the planet shows signs of more moderate temperature differences, suggesting something potentially artificial is distributing heat. This finding aligns with theories that advanced civilizations might use technology to create livable conditions in otherwise hostile environments. Adding to the intrigue is Proxima Centauri's reputation as an unpredictable star. Red dwarfs like Proxima Centauri are known for emitting intense solar flares, which can strip away a planet's atmosphere over time. For Proxima Centauri b to still retain signs of habitability, it might possess a robust magnetic field or some form of advanced shielding, another potential marker of intelligent life. If such a civilization exists, it's not far-fetched to imagine they've developed technologies to counteract the harsh realities of their world. The strange lights on Proxima Centauri b make us look closer at what its atmosphere might be hiding: traces of life in the stars above. The detection of specific atmospheric gases could further strengthen the case for life. The JWST instruments are capable of analyzing light as it passes through a planet's atmosphere, breaking it into spectral patterns that reveal its chemical composition. On Proxima Centauri b, scientists are looking for biosignatures, elements like oxygen, methane, and water vapor, that indicate life-supporting conditions. Even more compelling would be the discovery of technosignatures, such as chlorofluorocarbons, which are typically associated with industrial activity. Despite its advanced capabilities, the JWST is not without limitations. While it can provide detailed insights into nearby exoplanets, it struggles with detecting bound oxygen, a key indicator of life. This is where future technologies like the extremely large telescope, set to launch in 2028, come into play. Ground-based observatories like the YLT will complement the JWST by offering even more precise analyses of distant atmospheres. Until then, the JWST remains our best tool for unraveling the questions of Proxima Centauri b. As exciting as these findings are, they also come with a degree of skepticism. Scientists caution against jumping to conclusions based solely on light emissions. Natural phenomena such as reflected starlight, volcanic activity, or even unique atmospheric compositions could mimic the appearance of artificial lights. Yet the sheer improbability of these lights being natural keeps the door open for more exotic explanations. Beyond the science, the implications of this discovery are profound. If Proxima Centauri b hosts intelligent life, it's likely their society would differ greatly from ours. The challenges of surviving on a tidally locked planet with a volatile star would demand extraordinary resilience and innovation. Such a civilization might view Earth with the same curiosity we hold for them, possibly even observing us with their own advanced technologies. This discovery also raises ethical and existential questions. If we confirm the existence of intelligent life, how should we approach communication? Would reaching out to them be an act of diplomacy or a risk to our safety? History on Earth has shown that first contact between vastly different societies often leads to unforeseen consequences. Extending that dynamic to an interstellar scale introduces complexities we're only beginning to consider. While the search for extraterrestrial life has always been a mix of science and speculation, the findings from Proxima Centauri b remind us that our universe is filled with possibilities. The JWST's data offers a tantalizing glimpse into what might be out there, encouraging us to keep pushing the boundaries of exploration. As more advanced instruments come online in the coming decades, we'll undoubtedly refine our understanding of Proxima Centauri b and other exoplanets. Until then, the faint lights on Proxima Centauri b remain one of the most compelling questions of our time. Are they evidence of a thriving alien metropolis, or is there a natural explanation waiting to be uncovered? Either way, the path to uncover the truth is just beginning, and it's a path that could redefine humanity's place in the cosmos. The United States has always been a hot spot for UFO sightings, with tales of strange lights and unidentified objects filling the skies for centuries. From early colonial days to the modern age of viral videos, these events have captured imaginations and stirred debates, leaving us wondering what's really out there. While skeptics often dismiss these sightings, others see them as glimpses of something extraordinary, and maybe something authorities don't want us to understand. One of the earliest written records dates back to the year 1639, when John Winthrop, the Massachusetts Bay Colony governor, wrote about a strange light in the sky over Boston. Winthrop described the object as fiery and bright, moving erratically and even taking the shape of a pig. While explanations like reflections or atmospheric phenomena might come to mind, the fact that this was recorded so meticulously in a time before aviation adds a layer of intrigue. Fast forward to the late 1800s, and the country was buzzing with tales of intriguing airships. From California to Kansas and Texas, witnesses reported enormous cigar-shaped flying crafts lighting up the night sky with powerful beams. People described these machines as having advanced designs far beyond anything imaginable in that era. Some even claimed to see beings piloting them, beings that didn't seem quite human. These accounts went from being dismissed as hoaxes to fueling larger conversations about technology and extraterrestrial life. The 1940s brought an uptick in sightings, particularly during World War II, when strange occurrences in the skies became harder to ignore. The Battle of Los Angeles in 1942 is one of the most chilling events. Anti-aircraft guns fired relentlessly at glowing objects over the city, yet nothing was ever hit. Official reports claimed it was a false alarm or weather balloons, but it's hard to overlook the coordinated effort against these unidentifiable objects. What were they, and why couldn't the military take them down? No UFO conversation is complete without mentioning Roswell. In 1947, a rancher in New Mexico stumbled upon bizarre debris that didn't look like anything from this world. The U.S. Army initially called it a flying disc before backtracking and labeling it a weather balloon. The sudden shift only fueled suspicions of a cover-up. Decades later, Roswell remains the gold standard of UFO lore, with many believing it was the site of an alien crash landing. That same year, another groundbreaking sighting occurred when Kenneth Arnold, a pilot flying near Mount Rainier in Washington state, reported seeing 9 fast-moving objects. Arnold compared their motion to skipping saucers on water, and just like that, the term flying saucer entered the public lexicon. This single report launched the modern UFO craze, with countless sightings following in its wake. By the 1950s, UFO fever had gripped the nation. One particularly unnerving incident occurred in 1952 when multiple glowing objects were spotted over Washington, D.C. These weren't just eyewitness accounts. Radar operators and military pilots confirmed the object's presence. Despite official explanations like temperature inversions, the public wasn't convinced. The idea of advanced crafts zipping through restricted airspace without consequence raised serious questions. The Levelland, Texas event of 1957 is another standout. Over a single night, several witnesses reported a bright egg-shaped craft that seemed to disable car engines as it approached. The Air Force's explanation: ball lightning or electrical storms. But how many people experience car trouble due to ball lightning in one night? For many, this case solidified the idea that something beyond human understanding was at play. The 1960s didn't disappoint either. The Exeter incident in New Hampshire involved police officers and other witnesses observing a silent, erratically moving craft with bright lights. Descriptions of its impossible movements, stopping on a dime, then accelerating at unimaginable speeds, left experts scratching their heads. Around the same time, Officer Lonnie Zamora in Socorro, New Mexico, claimed he saw a landed craft with 2 small humanoid beings nearby. His detailed report even included a strange insignia on the craft, but investigations by the FBI and Air Force yielded no answers. The 70s ramped things up with accounts of close encounters like the Pascagoula abduction in Mississippi. 2 men fishing by a river reported being taken aboard a craft by clawed robotic-looking beings. Despite passing lie detector tests, skeptics questioned their story, but the emotional toll on the men was undeniable. The Cashlandrum incident in 1980 brought similar shockwaves. 2 women and a child suffered burns and sickness after encountering a diamond-shaped object emitting intense heat. Official investigations came up empty, leaving their injuries as haunting evidence of the encounter. The 90s brought mass sightings like the Phoenix Lights in Arizona, where thousands of people reported seeing a V-shaped formation of lights silently crossing the sky. The military called it a training exercise, claiming the lights were flares, but when witnesses described seeing a massive solid structure blocking out the stars, flares seemed like a flimsy excuse. This incident showed how collective experiences could challenge even the most polished official narratives. As technology advanced, so did the evidence. In 2004, Navy pilots from the USS Nimitz encountered what's now famously called the Tic Tac UFO. The craft's movements, rapid acceleration, abrupt stops, and hovering, were like nothing human-made. The incident, captured on video, shook even the most skeptical observers. Then in 2006, a disc-shaped object was reported hovering over O'Hare International Airport before shooting straight up and leaving a hole in the clouds. Weather phenomena, they said, but many weren't buying it. Recent years have only added fuel to the UFO fire. In 2015, military pilots on the East Coast filmed fast-moving wingless objects performing maneuvers that defied physics. In 2019, leaked Navy videos showed similar phenomena, leading to the Pentagon formally acknowledging these encounters. By 2021, a government report reviewed 4,044 sightings since 2004, with most remaining unexplained. It was a tacit admission that something is out there. Is Proxima B truly home to alien cities? This is not the first time we have tried to find extraterrestrial life. We already have an institute called SETI, which stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. Traditionally, SETI has focused on trying to detect radio signals or other forms of communication from distant civilizations. But with this new discovery, we might need to switch things up. The idea of finding city lights rather than listening for signals suggests that we should be on the lookout for other signs of advanced technology. Think about it. What if there are more planets out there like Proxima b, where artificial lighting or even massive structures could indicate life? This could mark the beginning of a whole new era in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. But it is not just the scientists who are getting excited. This discovery has captured the public's imagination like few space-related events have in recent years. The idea that an alien civilization might be close enough for us to see the lights of its cities is both thrilling and awe-inspiring. People are excited about this discovery. They have been following every update from the James Webb telescope and eagerly waiting to see what comes next. And honestly, who could blame them? Hit that subscribe button, share your thoughts below, and let's keep exploring the together. What do you think? Could Trappist we be home to life, or are we chasing a cosmic merge? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next.